Welcome to today's episode of the Group Parlay podcast. As always, Nick Strom, Kevin Asoyan, Andy Simo. Hope everyone had a good Memorial Day weekend. I think we all did individually. The pod did not. Sorry for not. We only podcasted one time over the 3 days, but just we were so hot at the beginning of the month. This is more how it usually goes. So we had to regress to the mean. That's really what it comes down to. I still think all our picks were pretty solid. They all had good reasoning behind them, but sometimes the chips don't fall where they may. So, all right, I'll let Kev give a recap of yesterday's picks.
Yeah, tough one yesterday for me in the pod. We could have easily hit that one. Guardians choked bad. I'll start with Strom, though. He had the Phillies. You had the Blue Jays first five, minus 0.5. That one got tight, but it hit nicely. They had a 3-0, I believe it was. So that was a good one. Andy had Phillies over 3.5 runs. I saw they hit 4 and I stopped looking. Yeah, they landed at 4. So that one stayed pretty close. And then we had Guardians money line for myself. Man, what a tough inning they had. I think it was in the fourth inning. They gave up 6 runs. That was the only real damage that the Rockies did, and they lost 8-6. And they had a lot of innings the Guardians were threatening. They had runners in scoring position a lot that game. They got 6 runs across, but at the end of the day, you can't give up six runs in an inning is going to kill you. So tough one there. So on the month, we are 11-16, which is still 41% and up 28 units. So still looking great. I'm 15-9-3, Andy's 17-10, and Nick is 19-8. Solid months all around. Our best individual months ever. So if we can keep close to this.
Yeah, it's been, like I said, we just had to regress the mean. We were so good for so long. It happens. Oh, well.
We'll love one more winner here before end of the month.
One more before the end of the month would be like a great nail in the coffin. All right, this was a fantastic month. 12 wins is ridiculous. So hopefully it comes today. If not, we have a couple of days before the end of the month. We try and hit every day. That's all it comes down to. So, all right, let's make some picks. Nick, why don't you go first?
Yeah, I am going to Old Faithful here. I'm going Phillies first 5, minus half a run against the Giants. We got Zach Wheeler on the bump versus an undecided pitcher for the Giants. Makes me a little worried there. We don't know who's going for the Giants, but besides the point, Zach Wheeler, the Giants have no success against Zach Wheeler as a team. They're hitting .224 with a .292 on-base percentage and almost no slug against Zach Wheeler across the board. The only hitter that has had any success against Zach Wheeler in their career is Lamonte Wade, who left yesterday's game with a hamstring injury. So take him out. They literally have nobody who can hit Zach Wheeler. We already know Phillies 36-19 in the first 5 against the run line this year. Lead the league with over 3 runs a game in the first 5. Just going Phillies first 5. Watch out for who's pitching for the Giants, though. Still undecided.
My guess is going to be Mason Black. I feel like anytime they're undecided, they always go to Mason Black. So,
which would be perfectly fine with
me. He's terrible. So,
love it.
All right. Kev, I'll let you go next.
Yep. Taking Strom's pick from yesterday, Blue Jays first 5, minus 0.5. We have Max Clevenger on the bump today for the White Sox, who are 1-9 in their last 10 and have lost 6 in a row. Clev's only made 3 starts. He's gone 4.2 innings in all of them and given up 5 runs, 3 runs, and he did have a good one where he gave up 1 run, but Max Clevenger is not good. We know that. Kevin Gausman's been a little shaky for the Blue Jays, who's going today. ERA's inflated, though. He had a start like a week or 2 ago where he gave up 6 runs. Outside of that, he's had 4 of his last 5 starts have been really solid. So I like where he's at for them. White Sox are the lowest in the league at first 5 runs scored, under 2 runs scored on average in the first 5 innings. And they're the White Sox. So Blue Jays got solid bats. They should be able to get a couple runs across early and shell Clevenger truly. So I like it. First 5.
Yeah, I pick against the White Sox. Mike Clevenger is just not a good pitcher. He's bad.
Yep.
All right. So last leg, I'm going Royals over 3.5 runs. Surprised it was at this line. Their last 10 games, they have scored over 4 runs in 8 of their last 10, including a stretch where they scored at least 7 in 5 straight games, which is very impressive. The Twins have Simone Wood Richardson going today. He really hasn't faced a good offense in his last 5 games. He's played the Nationals, where he gave up 2 runs, the Guardians, where he gave up 3, Toronto, where they scored 10, and then Seattle and the White Sox, who both are bottom 5 in baseball and offense. The Royals are top 10 in pretty much every offensive category outside of home runs, but they're top 15 in that category. Also like that they're in Minnesota versus Kansas City, who's got a very pitcher-friendly ballpark. But I'm really riding the hot team in the Royals. They've been really, really good. 7 of their last 10 have been wins. So I look for them to keep scoring runs against a 23-year-old pitcher and Woods Richardson.
Hopefully it's not a shutout like the last time.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just pick against pitchers who have it that day. I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't have it today. He's due for a bad outing. All right. So to recap the picks, we got Phillies first 5 minus half a run and at minus 130. Blue Jays first 5 minus half run minus 135. And then Royals over 3.5 runs minus 145 comes out to plus 420 for the parlay today. Let's get that last hit of the month. Well, we hit today. We can try it for a couple more days, but let's get one more. So hopefully today.
Let's ride.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.